Okay, let's play another deck that's for explorers. Okay, let's play another deck. And this time it's green yellow, and it's mostly yellow, as you can see. Plus I have the few things that got buffed. Obviously the explorer themselves. Another deck that features fairies. I kind of like them a lot. The other deck did pretty decent. We'll probably play that again during the weekend. We got some Soul Drains, Choking Sand. I added some Windstorm Colossuses for a finisher and also unexpected threats. 3 Choking Sands. I don't know if we're going to need that. Only 2 Nightmares. We'll see. We've got the Sky Prodigy also as well as a threat. Then for green we have the fairies. When they get buffed, they're a pretty beefy mini, especially if you could put Elder Embrace. Wood Elementals and Air Elementals are for ramp. So we'll see if we can win. We were 2-2 the other night with the other decks, so let's go ahead and. It's my first games of the season. I haven't had a chance to play on the ladder much. It's been the holiday, busy and stuff like that. But I'm off for the next several days, so hopefully I get to stream tomorrow during the day. I didn't get a chance today, but unfortunately tomorrow I'll be busy making dog food for my dogs. In the morning and afternoon, we make like a month's worth supply. I have no idea what the meta's like, so we're definitely not going to keep that. He's actually not a bad keep, but you want aggressively mulligan for your land ramp, and also explorers aren't bad early collectors as well. So we'll see if my opponent is rush. No, he's green, so it's going to be very tough. Obviously, last nightmare does hurt some of the green, but alright, so we were definitely ahead on ramp, and then we could even drop that down for collecting. See what he drops. Is he going to do elemental? We need to get yellows down. This is actually a 4/6 fully buffed, which is amazing. Ooh, too bad we don't have. If we get a elemental, ooh, we don't. But we do this. We're going to put this down here to contest. We'll move this up. All right. Alright, my opponent had a lot of tempo swings, so we're definitely going to do this. Should we block him from progressing his land towards my orb? Or we really can't, I guess. We're going to go here for sure. We're going to probably put this here. I don't know if that's the best spot. We're going to definitely do this. Unfortunately, he can get favorable trading. We'll pick up this. We'll put this down here. And hopefully it'll be able to get buffed. So this is a deck I came up with. I did have a little bit different. I forgot. I didn't have the Colossuses. I forgot what else I had. But anyways, this is just going to need to be killed as soon as possible. Because it's just going to snowball. Alright, we got the buff. Which is really, really good. We'll do green here. We're gonna buff this up. That way he can't easily take it. We'll go over here. Nah, we're not gonna go way over there. We're gonna do this and collect. And then we're also gonna do this to get rid of that so he doesn't have options to buff it or whatever and also collect Faeria. So I don't know how this deck's gonna do. It's the first game I've actually played with it, so we'll see. Ooh, God, this guy gets so much value out of that. He's running away. We could go up here, collect Faeria. Maybe he could get something, but we need a last nightmare to get rid of that. He's kind of starved on Faeria, so that's good. Ooh, choking sands is not good enough, so we're going to do this. We're going to definitely do this. Yeah, he can trade, but let's do this. Ooh, air elemental's really good. I kind of want to put it there. I guess we could go here, but I kind of want to do this. This kind of sucks but we'll be able to get rid of it. It's gonna suck him killing this for free, but that's kind of a misplay. I wanted the Faeria though. We'll be able to deal with that next turn. Unbelievable how this thing's growing. He's not collecting, but it doesn't really matter at this point because he's getting each turn. We need to start drawing heavily. We just need our Colossus, and we could put a lot of pressure on board. Wow, he's putting on a bunch on the... But we have choking sands. Alright, so what we're going to do is... We could go up here. We could put this here to contest. We're definitely going to do... Oh, actually, that was a misplay, right? Hold on, we're going to draw. Alright, so he has to go here. It'll kill it, but that's fine. He can't move that other one. He's Faeria starved when we have a lot in our hand. That was actually very, very sloppy. I kind of messed up there. I should have done was choking sand, one of those, and move this into here so this couldn't move. And then, well. Sloppy. We'll see if we can beat my opponent. So this is an interesting deck. I'm pretty sure it needs refinement, but it's a lot of fun so far, so I can't complain. That will just choke. Then here we go. Oh, another swordfish. Unfortunately, we don't get much in Sense of Faeria. We could actually do that, but we're just going to do pressure. We could just forget this and put another big threat on board. Kind of like that. I mean, what is he going to do? He can't trade. He could buff it though, so let's get rid of it and we'll do this. All right, so we're threatening lethal next turn. Hey, Millman, how are you? Yeah, it's after the patch. I wanted to build some decks with explorers, obviously, and then fairies, because now that the Grand Shaker's nerf's gone, not as common, I figured they might survive at least a turn. So it's kind of a cool idea. I don't know how competitive it is, but it is fun. I'll give it that. No, we're 1-0 so far, almost a 100% win rate confirmed, right? Let's keep going. I don't know if we need 3 choking sands, but I think it's okay. 2 nightmares I think is good. The Colossuses I added because I wanted more late game threats. If you can get those fairies buffed, they're pretty GG a lot of times unless they can remove it easily. Oh, thanks for coming by. Yeah, I try to stream as much as I can. Unfortunately, I don't have a schedule, but I also stream for another site, so it's kind of hard to get so much content done without getting, I work during the day, so it's hard to do. But yeah, I love Faeria, and I'm going to be streaming a lot. Well, they don't seem nearly as common, and people are only running 1 or 2. But yeah, they seem to have been in less. Right now, the anger decks are really popular. So, ooh, are we freezing up here? So because of that, I'm trying to take advantage of it. Besides, I've always wanted fairies to be kind of meta or at least common. But we'll see. Oh, it looks like our game froze or something. But the Ground Shakers are still very good cards, even though they're not as not seeing as much play right now. But we don't know what's going to happen in the future. All right, so we're definitely going to keep this hand because I'm going to have yellow for ramp so I can use these two. And I want to get the green right after that. Alright, we're definitely doing yellow right here in the center. Next turn we'll do another one. We'll do airmen and we could have our soul drain access. And then we'll start working on our greens. We'll probably get the greens up here in the middle of the board. But I do anticipate that, was it less than 2 weeks now? Once the expansion comes out, there'll be a lot of streams up again. So, that captain, Sky Captain is going to be an issue if I don't get choking sand. So let's do this. And we're going to do... Actually, that was kind of a misplay. I should have done it a little bit... should have put a... No, that's fine. Because I wanted to get this down as soon as possible. This, I have to get a choking sand. AS is P, or it's going to be very difficult for me to counter. Yeah, so I can't wait for Fall of Ever Life. It's going to be hopefully a good expansion. Okay, his land placement's really, really weird. I guess he just doesn't want to... kind of want to stop him from coming here. We could actually put this down, or we could put this down. I kind of like doing this. Keep him from moving. We'll move this over here. We can contest this. It can't go anywhere. This can't go anywhere. He can't use... well, he can't use Last Nightmare, so he won't be able to deal with this effectively. Oh, that's cool. Are you taking a break, or are you waiting for the expansion? I know it's been kind of tough. It's been almost 11 months since the last content release. That's pretty tough to keep people interested. But I'm really looking forward to it. I play the game, try to play as much as I can, but I do play casual. I don't really grind hardcore because I don't want the game to get dull or a chore to play. It's a lot of fun for me, so I like to keep it like that. Oh yeah. I think Corrupt's really gonna. Oh wow. Okay, so 2 wins. Okay, I'll take it. And he was rank 8, so I should get a bonus star. Yep. We're off to a great start with this deck. Let's keep chugging along. Yeah, I think expansion will be really good. I think it's going to give tools to counter aggro, even though aggro doesn't seem so what's it called? Common right now, but it's still there. This deck, in theory, should do pretty decent around against aggro because I have a couple taunts, I have buffs and stuff like that, so it should be okay. And so if you like to lurk around the streams, I think on the 18th you're going to see a lot of good streamers back online. And then I'm going to be doing a live stream for the unpacking, so I'll be streaming all my chests I opened, because from my understanding you get to unlock the content, and then you here, let me mulligan here. Then after that you wow, that's kind of a bad hand. I mean, the swordfish isn't the worst, but it's definitely not what you want to see. So it'd be cool to see the unpacking online and try to build some decks and that. It'd be very, very fun. Okay, so we have a blue heavy hand, so we're definitely going to do this. He's blue, so that's going to probably be pretty tough, because he could frogify our large buffy minions. Oh, Faerie versus Faerie. Are we going to be able to deal with that? We do have an answer before it gets buffed. Well, it doesn't really matter. We could have technically waited. We're going to probably save that. Unfortunately, we don't get to play the faerie, but we will be able to play the skyward fish up here next turn. Alright, so let's go ahead and... You know what we're going to do is we're going to do this. What? And then, we still don't have enough to play this, huh? Weird. Oh yeah, we need more wild line. Well, I'll be able to do the last nightmare, or we'll probably do the one more green up there for us. Oh, cool. So he has dual fairies. Look at that. Well, shoot, we're gonna have to. Ooh, what about a tempo? We don't have the lands. No, we don't have the. We could put a yellow up there, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this so we can contest, and we're gonna do this down here. Hopefully, he won't be able to deal with it. And then next turn, we'll do a yellow so we could dash towards his orb. Okay, that's okay, but isn't all it does is protects us. Alright, well, perfect. So we're going to do this. Oh, wow, 3-0. Well, that was pretty short game. I was going to set up a Colossus path, but... Oh, yeah, Swordfish. You see, before the buff, I had decks that I built for the Swordfish, because I really like the card, especially when you could buff it up with buffs. It's really good, I thought, but it was slow, kind of, or it was slower, and getting it out there was kind of a little bit more of a chore. But now it's a really good, especially when you get land ramps for elementals. You could get it out really quick, and it's like you said, it's really strong. I really like the card. I liked it before, and I liked it now. And then I also liked, you see my bargain deck up here. I had the Ice Rock Behemoths in there before the buff, and now they're buffed, and they're even that much better. Yeah, I really can't wait for the expansion of the new decks. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And these Explorer changes are really good, too. So they're good early game. They're good mid game. They can even potentially, well, I don't know about too much late, but they're decent. So we're after a 3-0 start. It's really good. Actually, better start than my red Faerie Explorer deck I have. I can show it to you in a second after this. Alright, is this the same opponent? Okay, we're definitely... Ooh, you know, that hand's not too bad. But we'll mulligan that. We'll keep that. No, actually, you kind of want to aggressively get your... there we go. You want to get your elementals. We're going to start with yellow, because yellow, we have choking sands. That way we could do a green here, do a yellow, and put a yellow over here, or we could do yellow here, green, doesn't matter. Kind of like yellow here, so for a path for the Colossus to go straight up. Alright, so what we're going to do is this. And then we could do green, and we could do a green up here. He might be Rush. I doubt it. This is probably your tip. Ooh, yeah, he is Rush. Or at least he's thinking about it. No, he's not. He's changing. If he goes this side, I might build a 4. No, we'll keep going up one. So we might split the path. Just depends on what he does. We have choking sands in there for any kind of nonsense he brings out early. Okay, so he is a Rush deck. Alright, so we're going to have to change our game plan here. We'll definitely build on both sides to lock him in. Ooh, okay, well that dies, so I'll take it. Alright, so since we know he's a Rush type deck, we're going to do... We could block him up here, actually, but we'll do this. And then we'll also do... We could even block it here so it forces him kind of going down. Yeah, we'll block him. I don't know how strong green rush is, but green's kind of going to be kind of an issue with Last Nightmare and all the buffs. Well, no, green has really big minions, so I don't think it's going to be much of an issue for him. We might have to play it. Ooh. You ain't going to like this. Of course, he could buff it, but doesn't have the Faeria for a buff, unless he uses... I was just going to say guidance. So that's actually really, really bad, because I don't have a way to answer it. We could collect. We're going to probably have to draw here. Ooh, Last Nightmare is really, really good. I'm going to... Well, we can't move, so... We'll deal with it next turn. We're not going to take damage because he's just going to swing at it, right? We're probably going to have to do a tempo... we don't have enough fairy for both, but we will... Ooh, that's actually really good. Do we develop this instead of... No, we're going to do this. We'll develop. He's not going to get any orb damage, and then we have options next turn. Then I don't know. Maybe it would have been better to develop, so I don't have to take... could have saved the Last Nightmare and just traded, but kind of don't want to take too much damage. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to have to kill that, because otherwise it's just going to peck away forever. Ooh, that's actually really, really good. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. I don't mind taking a bit of damage. Oh, we're going to do this, actually, and then we're going to plus. And there it'll take 2/2, but that's okay. I don't want him to put anything down closer to my orb anyways. I want to block his line, and that's just a... We could deal with that next turn with a drain. I hope we can win this game. He is Faeria starved. He shouldn't run Ruin in this type of deck, but I could be wrong. Ooh, okay, so that sucks because now it's way out of... So I got punished there. And unfortunately, I mean, I could technically... We're going to have to kind of do that. Otherwise, we do get discounts on that. We'll do plus. Then we have options next turn, so hopefully we can get back in the game. He's losing a lot of buffs, so that 4/4 would be kind of... And the thing is, we have a... that sucks, but we have Choking Sands to get rid of it. And next turn, we're going to have a big threat on board, or we should be able to get one. The 3/4 is not going to be that bad, and the Colossus will take care of it. We can summon it here, straight down here to protect our orb. He's 3 Faeria, so I don't think he's going to have much, but we could see, and then we get some finish. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. We're going to do this, though. We're going to put this down here. And then we have some good stuff for next turn. If it gets buffed, it'll be even better. I could take 3 damage. I don't mind. And we also have this, too. We could have actually played him. That might have been a better thing. But this, if it gets buffed, it's going to be real tough for him to deal with. All right, well, we're taking a lot of damage, though, so we kind of need to be careful here. And unfortunately, we can't... we can't do anything. We do have stuff, but we're probably going to lose this game now. I might have played it a little bit too... I should have gotten a Colossus down. Yeah, this is pretty G. There's no way I could deal with this now. Alright, so what we could do is... We could, but unfortunately... Yeah, that's not enough. Yeah, I can't... I mean, I could tack into it, I guess, to kill it, but... I guess we're going to have to. Nah, it's giving him resources. Okay, let's see what he does. We have 2 taunts, so he's not going to be able to attack Orb, but... Yeah, we're pretty much done here. 3-0 start's still not that bad. I think my mistake was not getting the Colossus or the Sky Prodigy down as soon as possible, because the Sky Prodigy could have tilted the game a little bit, but we'll see. We do need a last Nightmare. We could, in theory, get back in the game with it, but it's going to be tough because my opponent's way ahead of me. And this deck doesn't have much in sense of... healing, unfortunately. And that's going to be a problem, too. What was that? Oh, it's just delay. Man, there's no way we can get out of this. I mean, we could trade here. But there's no way of... Oh, well. Can't win them all. Yeah, I think I didn't play that well enough. I should have done things a little bit different. I should have put a Colossus down. I think that would have made a big difference. Still, 3-1's not bad. Don't know how this deck does against Rush, and it probably won't do that well because it doesn't have healing. But I definitely think I should have played the Colossus. I think that was a mistake. Alright, the queue's a little long. But if we do see a lot of aggro, we'll have to probably put in some healing. Maybe get rid of... I don't know. We'll see. I think I played this guy a little bit ago. And this will probably be the last game for now, because I need to walk the dogs, and I will be back. We'll keep that. You know, actually, this hand's not too bad. It has a ramp, and it has a good minion in case I need it. And we're going to need to walk the pooches, and they look like they need to use or go outside for nature's call. So hopefully we can get this done, and then we'll be back later tonight. Alright, so we're definitely going to do green. That way we have options next turn. I like putting the yellow here so we could dash up with Colossus. Ooh, Faerie is actually really bad, but we have, oh wow, he has 2 of them. Well, if we could get another choking sand, right? We need to do another green. We need to get rid of one of those. We can't have, well, actually it doesn't really matter, I guess. Choking sand, well, you can buff it though. We're kind of behind. Oh, he's green, blue, interesting. Right, while choking sands that, but we do have I'm not too concerned about that. I want to really collect the Faerie, but I want him not to get the buff from this. So we're gonna do this. And we'll do that in case he attacks. Kind of wanted to buff this up, but I want to make sure that this doesn't die. He has Frogify, but he won't be able to use that anytime soon. Oh, that sucks. Wow, really? Okay, well. Well. We could technically... No, it's not worth it. We're going to do... yellow here to block. We could go up here too. Oh, let's do that. And we could buff it up next turn. He still can't play Frogify unless he has land ramp. Oh, what? 3 colors? Okay. We could put this down there to contest his little Faerie. Tell you, man, this Savannah Explorer I think is my favorite. It's a 4/6, such a beefy minion. All right, he's really using these shifting tides a lot now. He goes and collects. That's fine. Where's he gonna put? Oh, okay. We're going to draw. Okay. We could actually get rid of that so our minion doesn't take as much damage. We're going to move up. And then we have a lot in hand. We could buff him up. He's going to start putting pressure. We'll hopefully get some land placement here. He has 9 Faeria. I don't know what kind of deck he has, though. Wow. Is he a 3? Alright, let's do this. We're going to go up here so that we can do this right here. We'll put this here. We'll go up here and we'll go... Let's see, what can he do? He can do a Cypher's Wrath. So I don't know if he uses it. I want to protect that as much as possible. I don't know if he uses Frogify. He might. What weird land places by my opponent. He's just all over the place. Okay, he doesn't... Maybe... Ooh, kind of weird, man. I don't understand his line of thinking, actually. If this gets buffed, it's good. If not, we could buff it up and take control of it. This is just going to go up here. We'll probably go on his yellow. Ooh. We're definitely going to do that. We're going to definitely do this for... So we could place... Alright, and we're going to do this. Unfortunately, we can't move. Actually, that was a mistake, because now I can't... We're going to do that. We're going to put some pressure. We're not going to attack into that. That was actually a mistake on my part. I should have put a land here. I didn't think of it, and I could have killed this. But double trading, I don't know about about that. We'll wait for a shifting, choking sand. Oh yeah, that was pretty messy play on my part. Wow, this thing's getting... we need a last nightmare. Okay, so he takes that out, but doesn't really do much. We're just gonna... well, we can't ignore it now. We're gonna do some double neutrals. Wow, what a game. Last nightmare that. We could trade up into there. This hopefully gets buffed. Okay, so yes. Alright, that's fine. Are you kidding me? We'll chill. I want to be able to get some minions up there. I have no idea what this guy's deck is. But it's pretty interesting. Is it a Last Wishes deck? I don't know. That's okay. He trades that. That's going to go up there. Wow, okay. This guy's giving me a headache. Alright, so what are we going to do here? This is obviously going to go up here. We're going to trade. I don't want that getting out of control. We're going to go here. We'll trade. Alright, so we're going to put this down here. He might have Frogify. We're going to block this. We're also going to put this down here. Hopefully he won't deal with it. We're going to chill. Yeah, this deck is a lot of fun. I really, really like it. I think it's going to be... well, he's doing something very cool too, but... ooh, actually, that's pretty bad. Are you serious? No. We're going to collect... we could go up here and block, actually. Do we need Faeria? We're going to draw. Oh, finally. We're going to go up... alright, cool. So he finally gave up. So we're 4-1. That last opponent's a casual match. I don't really think his deck looks like it was more fun than anything. I don't know if it's competitive. So we couldn't beat Rush, but we beat all the other decks we did. And we're definitely going to continue playing this tonight. Unfortunately, I need to take about an hour and a half break, but I will be back in a bit. I appreciate Milliman coming by. It was really cool chit and chat with you. And like I said, I'm looking forward to the expansion as well. And... I'll be back in a little bit, guys. Thank you for watching.